Alright, so what's good, chat. So, if y'all didn't know, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be showing you how to escape 30k, 20k view jail, 10k view jail. But before the stream fully start, I just want to share the SOP. This SOP that I am going to be covering this stream. We're going to be using to escape 30k to 20k view jail. So, like I said, this SOP works for any niche. It works for airsoft. It works for baseball, any type of niche. So, with that being said, this is how the SOP look. So I put some amount of hours into coding this whole SOP alone. So it's called a SOP System Operation Protocol File. That's what it's called. That's how you call it, SOP. So yeah. So you see the short length, say for a 15-second short. The average view duration target you should be average in trying to go for a 15-second short is 13 to 14 seconds maximum of the whole length itself. So throughout the whole length, basically throughout the whole length, recommended length. Alright, so yeah. So for a 22-second short, your length you should be aiming for YouTube to keep pushing it is 19 to 21 second, and a 22-second loop is towards the end part. But yeah, so that's what caused y'all. And if you could show YouTube that, YouTube's gonna also reward y'all of escaping 20k to 10k view jail. But like I said, a lot of my old shorts used to get 10k to 20k view jail, and during this stream I'm gonna give some minor actually feedback to it, how you could escape this. So any niche you're doing, and I'm gonna also let me add to this SOP real quick. So the SOP has to where some niches. But yeah, so I'm gonna add that to the SOP. But I created this whole SOP file. So y'all also want to make sure your hashtags aren't too broad. Make sure you're doing hashtags that match your niche in your description. So packaging issue. If your packaging is bad, I mean if the hook is not matching the fucking video idea itself, that can fluctuate it too. So that could actually fluctuate it too. So that could mess it up too. So this right here is the hook, is the gate one, the hook gate. Y'all probably never seen an SOP like this. It's because I went through quality and I made it, and I put some hours into making this stream for y'all. This SOP, this escape protocol step by step SOP. So you'll basically run this right here. So run this. It'll basically pull the you'll pull the APV, AVD, and if your APV is 70%, this will fall under rebuild. If you're 70% to 84%, it says this will fix it. But yeah, so also it says run this protocol, and it stopped this from happening. So what you could do, basically, you could copy this protocol onto one of your new chats. So what I'm going to do is actually download this, and we're going to view this from a viewer's perspective. So like I said, also I heard Devin Sanders just released another video. Let's react to half of that before this we fully get into the stream full up. And he's basically going to talk about the allegations of him being a scammer, which he's not no scammer. I don't think so. He's actually legit. Bro, follow me on Instagram. Bro's legit.
As well, if I go to this channel, I click on reload. We have 710 million views on this channel. After reload it, like same thing, go to the earn tab. Guess what? 7229, the exact same AdSense pin.
Here's this channel as well. You can see the exact same revenue. Reload that right there.
This channel as well, go to the earn tab. What do you see? 7229. And this channel as well, if I reload this and then go to the earn tab, you will see it's going to be the exact same AdSense pin, 7229. Here.
All right, so yeah, I can see that. All right, so for this right here, what we're gonna do is now download this. So y'all asked me, so do you make all your SOP files through quality? Yes, quality and quality code is down the way. Quality code is taking over the YouTube algorithm, just like Jim and I have did. So quality code is really good, great. But yeah, so All right, so we're gonna both read through this SOP file chat. So bear with me. So right here, so for this sauce right here is to fix. You also want to fix your loops. Your loops could be towards the end of the short, and then you also want to make sure your hooks matches the title, matches the first starting of the title, and you also want to make sure some niches gotta include original audio. So open questions right here. So we could basically open this up, or it says the hook must create an open loop that only rest of the video closes. So use second person language, you or your or never this. And also, if you need any tips for scripts, I'm gonna show you how to get great scripts. So where we could basically download the SOP. So let me show y'all a little example. So we could go to a new chat. So let's say if you don't know anything and you don't know nothing about the niche. So let's say if I'm basically replicating, but you don't want to basically replicate one of your successful competitors videos. This is the new way to do it. So if you're in the military niche, please bear with me. So this is the new method I know. So what you also want to do is basically come to Pixels AI. You want to basically paste all your channel data here, and you want to give it your bio. And then the next step is what you want to do is basically give it your bio, all your data. And then the next step is what you want to do too is, let's scroll to the bottom. So next step is you want to give it your short script, the length 30 seconds, 40 seconds, the channel identity. And then the next thing you want to do is it's going to give you a title. It's going to give you a title related to your channel itself that fits your channel style, and then it's going to give you a script that fits it too. So it's going to give you a 30 to 40 second script. And what we could do is basically check the script. So we could basically go through all this data, and what it did was it scraped this data from an article. So if we go to the article right now, we can see that this is legit. We're not gonna basically be promoting stuff that's not true. We're gonna promote stuff that is true, that an article has relation to it. So like I said, so if you're in the military niche, you want to make sure you give Gemini whatever Pixels your bio, and you want to make sure you give it your URL. That way it could go through your channel and it could see any relation to it. So with the script, with the title data itself, but yeah. So for this right here, what we're gonna basically do is now come over to back to our Gemini chat, and we're gonna go to our SOP, and we're gonna basically have it scan it. So we're gonna basically make sure everything's right. So what we're gonna do is scroll up, and we're gonna basically turn on deep research. So for this stream, what we're gonna do is go to deep research. We're gonna basically go to deep research, and we're gonna make sure everything is right. So yeah, so we're gonna use sources search Google. So we're gonna basically also let's minimize this a little bit. Let's make this a little bit way more larger. So what we're gonna do is basically make sure it's good. So everything is good, right? So what it does is we give it the Vue.js SOP file to escape it, right? We give it our SOP file, basically our SOP file to help us out, and we gave it our data. So now what it's gonna do is generate the research plan. But yeah, so all right, so back to your coaching session right here. So all right, so back to right here. What I want to say too is for this is the way you present these scripts, the way you tell AI. So some of y'all will be like, AI, make me a script like this, make me a script like this. No, bro. What you need to do is actually give it the prompt. You need to actually give it your niche, give it your sub niche, and you need to. So if you're doing military niche, you need to basically stop being lazy. Research stuff on Google. Have Google research. Give it your bio. So you basically give it your bio URL, and it will research and give you your old titles. It's going to research and make sure idea is going to give you a script. Make sure that idea matches your channel itself, your channel authority, for you to escape 0 VGL, 20K VGL, 10K VGL. So yeah, and also if you want to boost your chances too, you could use a human voice. Alright, so this one is watching Devin Sanders. Sanders' video why this does the researching. So you see analytics. It's going to research through all the articles and find us data to make sure we're not replicating fake stuff. So when you go through these right here, you basically want to do a deep research with your competitor script and scan it, because AI knows. So let me explain this to y'all. And I don't want to feel like I'm an op and I'm opting out the game, but Gemini is so smart. So wait, and let me explain it. I'm gonna explain it again. So let me drink me a pop real quick. So Gemini knows if you're doing stuff that's fake, fictional, and it knows. So what it reads off is the hooks. It reads off your script. And what AI is so smart is it's fucking doing is it could take your script and it could basically scan. So it could also flag your video too. Flag that video and it could limit the reach to that. So if you're using a fake script, whatever military niche. So this is go for military niche creators. General commentary, this don't apply for y'all. That niche is different. But people like this military niche, this applies for it. So this is what AI is doing. So let me explain this to y'all. For some niches like this. So what AI is so fucking good at is it could take the whole script or the whole script of your whole niche and it could see if that script aligns with something that really happened or something that really don't. And if it don't align to something that never happened, it could limit the reach. You could get zero view job. You get zero view job and all of them already knows. Y'all that think. If y'all are doing something that's on Google already, that like an article, you taking an article that basically AI basically write you out to transform the script, but don't copy that article word for word. It knows the surgical hacks of that script that bring you a transformed version, so you're not just copying that whole article itself. That's what caused you to get 0 view job, 20K view job, and then what also caused the view job issues too is y'all using the same templated stuff for every single short. So you want to make sure you change up the text. Change up the text, and I see a lot of channels doing this too. So a lot of channels will do this, and they'll come to me be like, they will use the same exact fucking hook they use for the other short, and AI scans that too. AI knows that you're using that same hook, and you're not changing up the new words. You need to bring some new words to it. So yeah. So that's what causes 30K view job, 20K view job too. So let's read through this graph right here. Okay, so let's finish reading through this graph. So you see viewers commits before should I swipe away. So you need to basically have a script where you need to also go over it with yourself and ask yourself, if you was basically watching this video with the script, would you swipe past it? Or would you stay to see what's really happening with it? Or you also do your A/B testing, do your scripts and your hooks. And pattern interrupts every 4 to 6 seconds. Yeah, so also what I'm going to do is leave this below where y'all could basically copy this right here, and you will basically give it your bio. AI knows if you need a pattern interrupts, and it knows the way your script should be, so you could get good scripts that escape 10K to 20K view jobs. So yeah. So what it's going to do now is give us all this data to our Combat Mind channel. So we're going to basically open it up, and what we're going to do is basically share export docs. So what I'm going to do too is also copy this, so we can export docs, or we can just go to here and just manually copy it. So what it's going to do now is create a whole document link. You see, so what we're going to do now is go to edit. We're going to go to select all. And let me go ahead and make my camera little so y'all can see my screen a bit better. But yeah, let me make sure everything's little so y'all can see it. My camera, make sure everything's good for y'all. Alright, so y'all can see my face. Alright, so what we're going to do is now go over to this, exit this. We're going to basically paste everything in there. And then what we're going to do is make sure this script aligns with our niche. Make sure the script aligns with our niche. And make sure it won't get us 0 view job or 10K view job. And it needs to be strong hooks. So it needs to work for my channel. And it needs to be something that really happened. Can't be fictional. Gotta be a real script. Alright, so we do this right here. So what we will do now is we're gonna go to this. So we basically told it it can't be fictional. It gotta be a real script. So what I like to do is go to here, copy the URL of our channel. We like to come back over to here. And what I like to do is just paste our URL. So now what this is going to do now is, you see military technical research reports, is it's going to look through it. And like I said, I don't I don't care, and I don't care about what are y'all talking about? AI knows, and AI is smart. YouTube is using AI to scan through every single video on the platform. It knows if you're doing slop, it's going to limit your reach to that. And don't think a lot of slop creators are not going to get their behind kicked, get like I said, the consequences is going to come behind every action or the way they do these videos. So if they're posting slop on a platform, YouTube now knows you're posting slop. If you're using it the right way, YouTube now knows you're using it the right way. If you're actually using it a helpful way, YouTube now knows you're using it a helpful way. It scans through all the data of every single video. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. But yeah. So what we're gonna do is create this document. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna basically open this up a new tab. Alright, so we go to Studios, channel dashboard, and you see 13.7K. So 93K. So we went at 1 out of 10, but I'm basically telling y'all. So alright, so I'm gonna basically explain this too. What y'all gotta do too, and I see a lot of people not doing this, is if that video went viral, bro, make another similar video to it, but change the ending of it. Change the ending of it. Make sure the hook is slightly strong, just like the last one you use. I don't care if you gotta steal that last hook and give it to AI and tell AI make the script way stronger, and then A/B test to do that. And like I said, I gave y'all a blueprint on my other stream if you go back to it. But what I also want to let y'all know too is your swipe through rate. Your swipe through rate, it varies. It varies. First 24 hours, your swipe through rate might look like this. So it might look like 54 stay to watch 45, which like I say, usually take it 1 and 2 days for YouTube to finally find the audience, to align with the population of your niche. So you see populations right here, Rangers. So if we see right here in our titles Rangers, that means it went to the right audience. So it didn't go to the wrong audience. So that's what you want to look for too. So you want to look for it, and also make sure you are search. You gotta post every single day, and you gotta post at a certain time. So like I said, I'm gonna give you a cheat code for that. And every niche has a different posting time to it. Every niche has a different posting time to it. Every niche has a different hook structure style to it too. But yeah. Alright. So for this one, what it did was, it says hooks. It says text breaks down. This is the proof. What I'm gonna have it do is also give it one of my scripts, one of my 11K view scripts, and we're gonna go to details. What I'm gonna have it do is make sure my script is in that same order of my other viral script. So I'm gonna go to copy right here. And yeah, so like I said, it's just y'all gotta make sure every single script is good. Your script is, like I said, your visuals help, but the script is the most important part. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, so my script you gave me is in the order of my old script that pulled 11K views, right? So it's in the order of hook first, then pay off at the end. Alright, so what I'm gonna have it do is I'm gonna give it my old script, by the way, my old script, and it gave us a new script through the articles, and it says why these avoid view jails. It says mediation conflicts. It says specific technical, it says visuals thing, and yeah, and I'm gonna ask it. So, is it in the right order for it to escape 20K to 10K view jail? You need to know that. So, and I asked a lot of y'all, bro, what order is your script in? And you asked me hook, and I'm like, bro, no. You need to know the structure of this shit. Structure is let's say this. So y'all used to the teachers used to have y'all standing like at the recess when y'all was probably elementary kids. Teachers would tell you line up. Same with your script style. Your script has to line up in the same structure style that you made your other shorts. So I don't mean it needs to be the same hook. It needs to be in the same structure category style. So same structure thing. It needs to say hook and then payoff loop at the end. And then CTAs. Yeah, it knows when it needs the CTAs. It knows everything it needs. But you need to use that same hook structure so you could boost your viral chances. All right, so what I'm going to do is basically pause this. I'm going to paste this here. Paste everything we talked about here. I'm going to make this a little bit larger. And I'm going to come to the top. And I'm going to say, so I need the same order to boost my viral chances. This is my old short link. Alright, so my old short link. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to copy this. Like I said, I'm going to go to here, details. I'm going to copy and give it back to AI. So, yeah. And like I said, YouTube is a business game. I don't care if you got to cut your family off, cut limits with your family. Bro, YouTube is you got to get seriously get focused. Focus when it comes to this stuff, bro. Alright, so this right here. Alright, so I need this. Alright, so this right here, you want to make sure ultra content is also checked. So if you're using AI voice, make sure this is checked. Also, don't put tags right here. Don't put tags right here until your channel fully get big and fully gain an audience. Alright, so yeah, and I want to make sure, so what it's going to do now is load. It's going to load. It's going to say, you stop this response. It's going to say media conflict. It's going to say hook, the fact, and then the crits. Alright, so it's going to go ahead and get us the script in order, so let AI do its thing. So this is military research report. Alright, so now what it's going to do is going to load and get the data. Alright, so for the starting right here, this is the hook. So you think hearing this. So you see right here, so it's a script right here. So you think hearing this. You think hearing voices, but you're crazy. This won't be a good hook. You want to start your script out for. So this is to boost your viral chances right here. Stay aligned with Combat Man right here. So there is, you see right here, so we use the same order. There is one of the US secrets right here. You see the hook, the Pentagon gap, the technical payoff, the social proof, the deep touch, and then the Y, and then this is the conclusion. So yeah, so this is the hook order structures. So this is structures matter. So like I said, we can use the same structure order for many of our shorts. So give me a arrow in green and red and yellow, so I can know to tell my other chats I want to use this structure order to go viral every time. Like hook, gap. Alright, so let's say it. Hook. Anything that works, that will keep my shorts, scripts, in the structure to always go viral. Give me like arrows with green emojis and green. Alright, so what it's gonna do now is give me arrows. Alright, so what it's going to do now is give me arrows. Alright, so yeah, now it's going to load. It's going to start loading. And you see reveal events. It says scientific, and it's going to say, so to assure you. It says the hook. So the hook, the fictional, the identity, and the social proof, and then the payoff. So that's the order we need to have it. So yeah, so all you just do is basically give this structure part checklist basically to AI. So yeah, so I'm gonna say, so make me a structure checklist I can keep for my lifetime scripts for me to use every day. I need a checklist to give to my other AI chats to keep me back. Alright, so hook structures is the order, so you don't want to keep switching up the orders of these scripts. That's what could fuck it up too. So, and y'all probably ask me that, and I see a lot of shit. I go through y'all transcripts, and I know most of y'all channels. I seen them on Discord. Yeah, I seen them, and I look at all that shit, and I see like the way how y'all be doing these structures. You don't be structuring your scripts right, and that's the main reason why you get view jail. You don't structure your shit right. You need to stick in the same order. So if you use their for your other fucking script, use that shit again. Use it again. Use it for the starting again, bro. Use the starting at the beginning, but change up the script's wordings slightly though. But you want to use the same structure, same pattern. So yeah. So here's the checklist. So you see right here, the hook, the fucking gap, and we got the reveal, and we got the records. Fuck the trades and then payoffs, and then we got the verdict. So final verdict, we got the goal, the re-authority. So we could basically copy all this to our chat, and we can add this for the next time we need it. So like I said, this can help y'all at the long term too. So yeah. So any more questions? Steps? But yeah. So we could basically go to here, and like I said, you can use this checklist to get more viral videos. So should I swipe right here? The most regular registrational accumulation. So the loop is rewatches. The probability is significantly higher than 45 to 60 seconds. So the loop is towards the fucking end. It's towards the end. So yeah. So any more questions before? So yeah. So the authority gap. The goal is to create a authority gap. So yeah. So and I can tell. So I can put this in my notes, right? And you can give me something to use in my Cardi chat. But the hooks, we start it off with there or the or this. We just change up the words for the starting of the hook. We use the same order. Order is structure. Order is structure to line it up. Order is structure to line it up. So we gathered this the script from an article, and we basically had AI restructure it, but for our channel. And what it did was it took out and then put there. It basically restructured this whole script. So yeah. So we know that the key technical it came from an article. We know that it came from an article, and we basically had Gemini gave us a transformative version instead of relying on us copying our whole article itself, because that's what could cause a view jail too. So you see the hook. So we got a whole checklist right here. We got a whole checklist, and we can just throw this in our AI chat for next time we need it. So it says use this for combat mind, and we can keep using this over and over again. So it knows the way to really do our formula. Like a formula is basically, so if you don't know a formula, so what does formula in Go means? So if you don't know what it means, I'm gonna have AI explain it for y'all to know right here. So a lot of y'all don't know none of this new shit of what YouTube is, but YouTube goes a long way. But what you can mainly do is just study it. Use Gemini, study it, Cardi, but yeah. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is 2026. And you see right here, these are articles. So you see, what is a formula? So a formula, your 2026 formula, the hook, the fictional gaps, the reveals, the social proof, the technical payoffs, the loops. So yeah, so it says what is a gap, tensions, and it says the curiosity gap. What is it telling the viewers? It basically means what is it telling the viewers about the U.S. elite, the most elite thing that's really happened in the entire sort. So yeah, the most like an intriguing, important part. But yeah, the payoff is towards the end, of course. So yeah, so formula is the order. The order is the script. The order of the script and the gap, and then what does the structure mean? So what does structure mean? The summary of your notes. And the formula is the order of the script. And the structure you can ask it, so what the structure means, summary for your notes. So you can put this in your notes. And the gap is the reason why they don't scroll past it. They don't scroll past it. It keeps them more longer. So yeah. And every niche in your bio, it knows if it needs this. So like I said, this will be I'm gonna put this directly in my notes, copy this to my notes, so we could use it every time we basically replicate a video. So it could put it like the structure right here is the sequence of the content blocks and its design. So the hook, the fictionals, the integrations, and then the payoff. So the structure is basically like the order of it. So yeah. So the structure is just like the order of it, just like the formula is, right? So the structure is just like the order of it. And yeah, so structure is basically like the order of it, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and create a new document, docx Google Docs link. I'm gonna copy everything we see on the screen into this Google Docs link, and this is all right information, because you don't want to have your scripts looking bad where it makes the viewers want to click off. Really, it's not good. So you also want to have good scripts. So this example, there's one British like this, and you see the hook structure order. So the structure is basically like the starting of the hooks, and then towards the end. But yeah. So why the structure stops the viewer retentions by putting a budget gap? But yeah. So what we could do is basically come to this, and we could copy artists to our notes. Copy artists to our notes. We'll basically come over there. We'll basically come to this. We'll basically paste all this here. So we paste everything from our chat. Everything from our Claudia chat, and we just pasted Gemini chat, we pasted over to here. So there's another way we could do it too. We could paste it into our notes. We could use our notes. So we can paste everything into our notes. And you see this is just for the script. So example, so like I said, we went through this right here. This is our old chat. So we could really name this as old Gemini chat. So conversation with Gemini for scripts. For scripts. Ideas. Thanks. So I'm gonna say for scripts. And you're gonna say for combat, man. So it's a professional way to do it is put your channel name for. So if you want to keep up to date with this and so you don't keep jumping from prompt to prompt, you're gonna say Combat Man TayReese, so you'll just come in the end and say Combat Man TayReese. And for this part is, so what we will basically do is go to here, we'll basically download this, download TXT, plain TXT. Alright, so what we'll now do is now go over to our new chat. And so what a conversation remembers is, so if we basically want to gather more ideas, gather new ideas, we can literally use the structure of it. It's gonna use the structure of our scripts to put our scripts in the amount of order. So like I said, every single niche is different. So AI knows directly how your script's supposed to be. So just give it your bio and give it your competitors a few of your competitors' transcripts. And if you already got viral videos out, that can help too. But it knows the structure of your orders of your script. So that's what could basically stop the 30K, 20K views issue too. So I'm gonna say, so we'll go to deep research. I'm gonna say, so we'll basically go to here. So since my niche is basically military, what I'm going to have it do is gather me more ideas from Google along with my niche. So what I'm going to do is basically scroll up. I'm going to come to the top, and I'm going to just basically gather more ideas. So gather more ideas to my niche for my channel, for me to make videos about. But use my old Gemini conversations for the hook order structure, and I need real scripts from articles that aligns with my channel. You can review my old videos and find me stuff that match my angle. That way, so I don't be getting view jail right here. So that way, so I don't get view jail. But yeah, so we'll just go to here, And what we're gonna do is basically come over there. We're gonna basically go to Control V it, and we're gonna paste it. And now what's gonna do is basically it's gonna generate us our research plan. So it's gonna basically research everything through Google, and it's gonna find us more ideas that relates like to our niche, to our military niche for our channel. So yeah, it's gonna basically go through Google, scan through our bio, see if anything's related to our niche. But yeah, so deep research is now limited. All right, so for this part is, so since y'all been staying throughout this whole fucking stream, and y'all been throughout this whole stream, right? So y'all been throughout this whole stream for a minute, right? All right, so what I'm gonna do now is give y'all the way to create Element Gemini account. So create Element Gemini account. So Gemini. So if you want to learn how to basically sign up, and you don't want to sign in with basically Google, right? You don't want to sign in with Google. All right, so we'll basically go to Gemini. We'll basically go to Google. We'll go to Gemini, sign up. And we'll basically now go to Gemini, sign up right here. So what we could do is, let's go to sign up. Alright, so for this part, what we're going to be doing is we're going to use another AI chat. We're going to use an AI chat that has basically more deep research. So we're going to basically use, so let's see, so your reach is limited, upgrade this. It says you're now, so we're going to basically use is another chat. So we're not going to upgrade shit. We're going to basically come over to here. And I'm going to basically ask ChatGPT, so give me more AI tools that can do deep research like Gemini. Alright, so now that we got this, we can basically use more AI tools that could do basically deep research, just basically like Gemini does. So yeah, so we'll go to this. All right, so we're gonna go to Notebook. So I know that Notebook LM is really good at this. So fuck it, we're gonna use Notebook LM. Notebook LM is what we're gonna use. Fuck it, we're gonna use that. Yeah, we're gonna use that. All right, so to stay up to date, make sure y'all do smack that like button. You know, I don't even want the sub. Keep your sub, bro. I don't even want the sub. Keep the sub. This stream is for y'all to escape 20K to 30K view jail. So if y'all been stuck right here and y'all been facing this, so for this right here, we're gonna basically do now is we're gonna come back over to our Gemini chat. Like I said, we're gonna open our Gemini chat back up. So what Notebook LM now has is it has where we can add in our files. So we can add in our files. We can add in basically the transcript we've been talking about conversations with Gemini. So we could basically add this in. And what it's now going to do is we basically come over to this. So now what this is going to do is we can basically scan this, copy all this. We basically come back over to our notes. We basically now add this to here. So instead of us just regularly adding, we're going to go to basically go to webs. And we're going to paste. No, we're going to paste. So let's go to web links. We'll go to copy text. All right, so we're going to paste our text here. So we're going to paste everything here. And we're going to insert it. So now what Notebook LM could do is we could basically talk to him. We could say, so navigate this, find us ideas from Google that aligns with our channel. Find me ideas from Google that aligns with my channel. All right, so now what this is going to do is basically go through this and find me ideas that aligns with my channel. So you see right here, so all we just got to do is basically copy this. Copy and paste this. And this is our channel URL, right? So yeah, we're going to use Notebook LM. Control V. So now we're going to do is enter this. So it's going to get the data context. So like I said, if y'all enjoy these coaching sessions, be sure to drop a like. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this coaching session, be sure to drop a like. I don't sell courses. I don't I don't do what the other course sellers do. I'm not no scammer. I give y'all all this shit for free that course sellers are selling this for, in a course for almost like 300. And I'm gonna actually fill up my channel with a lot of this bull ass shit. A lot of this bullshit and this knowledge. And yeah, so like I said, I'm doing this movie every day, so y'all got y'all coaching session for tonight. I love the skate 30K, 20K video. So what's gonna now do is I'm gonna say, so give me scripts from stuff you pull from articles that will help me escape 20K, 10K, 30K view gel. That aligns with my niche. I need ideas. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right here is give it a web link. So for the web link, so what I'm gonna do is add source. I'm gonna add my channel URL. So what you want to do is basically come over to this. So you want to see what your channel URL is. You want to go to share channel. You want to go to share. You want to basically copy this. So alright, so stay tuned. I'm about to show y'all 2 other ways you could do it. So now I'm gonna show you another way. So what we're gonna do is copy this. So we're gonna copy this right. Basically copy our channel ID and we're gonna paste it here. So since we can't paste it here, so I'm gonna show you what we could do is we could go to this. So we could basically go to fast research, and so we're gonna have deep research on. So what I'm gonna do is copy link. So I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna say my YouTube channel ID. Alright, so we're gonna insert that, and we're gonna make sure deep research is on. So what we could do is do rap search, and what we're gonna have it do is now give us ideas. So now it's gonna do is analyze our files, analyze everything we need. So it's gonna basically scan through Google for ideas that aligns with our niche. So that way we're just not sitting here second guessing. We could find literally fucking viral ideas. So we could make videos to it so we could get views, so we don't get 10K, 20K views out. And we're gonna have AI like do the little scan of it. So you see right here, it made the little loading thing. So you see right here. So it says, why these escape view gel? It says authority hooks are starting with one of the secret weapons. One of the secret weapons creates this immaturity knowledge. It says it says technical truth. It says current intel. So what I'm gonna have it do? So I'm gonna say, so give me the article, give me the link to the article which you just gathered this idea from. So what it's gonna now do is give us the article where it gathered us the whole idea from. So yeah, so it can basically now analyze the source of it. It can see the source where it got it from. It can read through the source. It can scan through the source. AI is getting so smart at this, man. Oh my god. So yeah. Alright, so you see right here, so you see AI tells us where it did get this news from. So you see, we're not basically promoting fake shit. We open this up right here, so you see English right here. This is an article where it got this news from. So you see 2 minutes ago. So you see 2 minutes ago, we go to this. 2 minutes reads, 2 minutes of reads, and this is a whole article right here. We can see when this article was posted. So you see March 1st, 2026. So like I said, AI and other gurus even told us, oh bro, AI can't read through the articles, bro. AI can't scrape through the articles. You're a goddamn fucking lie, man. Yes, it could. So, yes, it could. So what I can have it do too is I can also, if I wanted to make a notebook LM prompt, for it to actually scrape the script. So if I want to go to here and I wanted to basically, I could, you know what, I could type this. So I could basically just come in here. I could have it just scrape me a script, scrape me the script from that article, but transform it. Alright, so what it's going to do now is going to enter that. So you see this, so it's going to say 11K to 10K view gel. So yeah, so what it's going to now do is it's going to read through it, and it got a whole script to it. You see, so the narrations, and then it tells the reveals, it tells the records, it tells the technical payoffs, the final verdict of it. So yeah, so it's in this, but instead of putting like in this, it don't fucking sound right. I could say just put the before the starting of the script. So what we could do is basically have it. You see you see it gave us the whole structure. So it knows about our old files. It gives us the whole structure of it. It says the Navy's this right here. So we basically go to search this. We see that nobody never dropped a video on this. So we just search this right here. And if I wanted to, I could basically say British weapon. So I could basically give the starting of that right there, and it could give me British weapon. You see 3.2 million. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I can say that's really how you do it though. But yeah, man. So you see 8 months ago, and you see that this is all AI generated. This is literally AI generated. He got him a verified channel, but you can see 200K subscribers, 200 videos. This needs to go longevity. So yeah, so I'll put y'all nieces that could go longevity. I won't put y'all the nieces that will fucking die out eventually. Like these aren't his clips. These aren't his clips. He don't own none of this footage.
Mouse.
We see 82 times outlier. So we see that title that it gave us was right. So it gave us a strong title that won't get view jail. So yeah, so what I'm gonna have it do now is I'm gonna say give me the script. Give me the script to this to copy to my voice over software. No scenes, no numbers, just script. Keep it in the same order. Thanks. Alright, so now what it's going to do is basically give me the script. So it's going to keep it in the same order. It's going to give me the script to copy to my voiceover software. So you see, there is one right here. So it basically goes through this right here. It gives me this whole script. And yeah, so I'm going to ask it. So you can see right here. So if you basically want to scan through it and look through it yourself, you can see it right here. So you can see we basically give it these sources guide. We basically give it our old conversation of our old conversation with Gemini. Our old conversation with Gemini so it could look back at it. So we could basically give it an example, so feedback for us to help us get on the right path. So yeah, so what I'm gonna have it do is give me the script. I'm gonna ask you, so what is this issue right here with this shit? Alright, so what I'm gonna have it do is basically ask it, so what's the issue right here with this shit? Alright, so I'm gonna say, so give me the script. It can't have any issues on it. It needs to be professional, so I can copy it to my voice over software. Alright, so yeah. So I'm gonna ask it, so it needs to be professional where I can copy it to my voiceover software. So yeah, so if it's fucking up right here, we could basically ask it correct it. So what it does is it corrects it. You see? So it gives us a corrected one. It says there's right here. So we could basically do is go through this, copy this. If we copy this to our notes, yeah, so what we did was save it. Alright, so we don't want to save it. Alright, so what I want to show y'all is, alright, so this is how it was supposed to be. So you see, it came out. There is one U.S. naval desert that envies integrations, and integrations actually laughing. And then yeah, so what we could do is basically go through this, and we could have it take out all these basically 400,000. Yeah, so we could have it take out all the bad parts of it that will mess up with the voiceover. So what we could do is basically give it back, and we can have it take out all the bad parts that will mess up the voiceover. Take out the middle bad parts. Alright, so let's copy this. So let's firstly copy this to one of our voiceover software. So for today, we're going to use 11 Labs, for example. So we're going to go to 11 Labs, and we're going to use 11 Labs, for example. So let's see how 11 Labs sound with this. So if it sounds awkward, sounds weird, we're going to change that. But for this stream, we're going to use 11 Labs. Alright, so text-to-speech SDK voices. So what we're going to do is now sign up. So like I said, I created a method on my channel to create a Gemini account. So if you want to check it out, 11 Lab accounts, check it out if you need it, bro. But yeah. Alright, so for this one, we're going to do is now go over to text-to-speech. And I want to also help you out with this. So, and I seen a lot of y'all been making these mistakes, which is crazy too. So we're going to generate right here speech, and we're going to listen to it. So we're going to listen to how it sounds.
There is one U.S. naval disaster that enemy intelligence is happening below the waterline. The Pentagon is spending $1.01 trillion in 2026 for total global dominance. but they still can't fix a basic engineering flaw that costs more than a supercar. Carrier can't even handle the basics. Join the mission. Subscribe to Combat Mine TayReese for your daily cost taxpayers exactly $400,000, a cost that was completely hidden from the initial $77.3 billion sustainment bill. In the 2026.
Alright, so y'all hear how that sounds, right? That sounds really, really great. So it did a great job with it. It did a great job with the script, and I think those are the open loops. So this stuff right here that's happening, I'm pretty sure those are open loops. Those are open loops, so you don't want to touch that part. So you don't ever want to change it. Leave the open loops where it's at. And once you basically paste this to the voiceover software, AI knows directly, and it won't come out with mistakes. It knows directly how to come out with that voiceover. So, like I said, that's going to help us out a lot. So if y'all want to do like an A/B test of the voiceover to see if it was cool, oh man, this is where the sound's about to come in at. I'm gonna really get y'all. Like I said, we smoked all the coaches throughout all these streams, bro. They can't catch up, bro. They can't catch up, bro. It's too much consistency that's happening. So if you want to go right here, so we could basically do it. An A/B test with the script with Notebook LM. So we could do like an A/B test. We could have AI listen to it and see if it's great. So like I said, none of the gurus covered this. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of songs that these gurus never gave y'all that I brought to this platform, bro. What you? So what we're gonna now do is come over to this, and we're gonna open this up. So like I said, you can set this to custom, you can set this longer, whatever y'all want. So we're gonna also go over to this, and we're gonna also ask it. So alright, so this is where the fun part coming at. So what we're gonna basically do is come over to sources. Alright, so we're gonna click one of our chats. Sources. So we're gonna scroll back. So we're gonna basically go over to 11 Labs, and we're gonna ask it. So, can you A/B test my? So what I'm gonna do is they could do this. So I'm gonna have it do it. I'm gonna say, can you A/B test? Can you A/B test? Can you? Alright, so it's going to basically A/B test this. It's going to make sure it's good for us to go viral on YouTube Shorts. So what it's going to now do is it's going to script structure. So you see what it did was the script hook. And basically the audit right here. So the length. Alright, so I'm going to show you a cool trick of what it could do right here. So it's this low progression. So you see right here. So what we did right here. So A/B test audit. So this is structure element hooks. Alright, so this is A/B tester, your 11 Labs audio Rogers. So it basically knows the whole voiceover we're using. So it knows audio, it knows everything. It knows everything we're using. So if we do, it says high, medium, it gives a verdict to us, says length. So it says 1 to 85 words. It says branding is air. It says so there is right here. So yeah, so it says recommended source ready script. It says to go viral right here. So alright, so since they can't do all this, we're going to have to create a new tab, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. So what we're going to basically do is we're going to go back to our old chat, and I need y'all to closely, please listen to everything I'm about to tell y'all. So, like I said, these gurus, coaches, however y'all call them, they ain't going to tell y'all as much sauce like I'm telling y'all right now. But for this, what we're going to do is we're going to basically come over to customizations notebooks. We're gonna upload our we can upload our files here. We can upload our files. Or so you know what we're gonna do also. I'm gonna copy this to here, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna get it. So I'm gonna put this to here, and I'm gonna go to create a new notebook. So we're gonna create a new notebook LM. We're gonna copy text. We're gonna paste that, insert that. But now what I'm gonna do is insert my files. So my files will be that voiceover we got at 11 Labs. So you can see the files right here. So what we could do is basically now it's going to upload it. We could basically go over to that tab. We want to go over to that tab. So, alright. So let me read through my Discord messages, bro. Literally, I seen a lot of messages this saying, yo, TayReese, you brought a lot of sauce to the space. Thank you a lot. Alright, so let's read through the Discord. Retro said, yo, damn, bro. He said, you always got me right with the sauce, bro. For sure. Alright, so this right here, it says, this analytics, so what we can basically have it do now is, I think it's updating. So it's updating the piece of text. Alright, so it's going to update it, so we click the 3 dots. We wait until it's fully uploaded. And this is where we could really test out the sauce. So, alright, so what we're gonna do is basically open this up right here. So, what I'm gonna do is go to sources. I'm gonna go to here. What I'm gonna do is basically copy all this on screen. I'm gonna paste this. I'm gonna ask it. So, I'm gonna go to the top. I'm gonna say so A/B test my voiceover file. Make sure it's good. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is enter this. So we're gonna go to select all. We're gonna go over to this. And we're gonna remove the spaces. Fuck. Alright, just hold up real quick, chat, while I do this. So, what we're gonna do is basically, it says 2 sources. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do is exit all this shit. Alright, so we're gonna have to take out some of this. Alright, so we're gonna basically go to 2 sources. Alright, we're gonna paste it. Can we paste it here? So, alright, so. Okay, so A/B test my voiceover. Make sure it sounds clean and good. Let's go viral. Give me a verdict on my source I added. So what AI does is it's going to basically A/B test our voiceover to make sure it's good. So for the source we added to make sure, so what we're going to do is basically go to this 11 Lab stuff, Rogers right here. We're going to basically copy this to here. And now what this is going to do is it's going to A/B test it. And if this don't happen, I'm going to actually show you how to do it in Gemini too. So what it's going to do, it says voiceover ready. You see, so it gave us a whole script to it. It listened to it. So you listen to it and make sure it was good. So you listen to it, right? To make sure it was good. The voiceover I sent you. And we also edited, so we says find irrelevant info. It says, so you listen to it to make sure it was good. And it says, I have relevant transcripts. I listened to the audio file. So it says, I reviewed your audio file, Rogers laid back audio file provided in the source. It says source 1. So while the voice has great tone, and it tells us more about the voice. It says 180 words. It says 60 second limit. It says the branding is wrong, and the audio 11 labs, but yeah, so combat man, TayReese, but yeah, so yeah, so like I said, bro, this is really sauce to it. So you don't gotta buy no course. Notebook LM is a good way to come up with scripts. Cause let me explain this sauce real quick. So what the gurus never told y'all about this Notebook LM shit is Notebook LM could watch every single article on its own goal, and it knows when a military article is basically going viral on our niche, and it'll basically give us a script. And that would be another idea for us. Yeah. So we can make a viral short to it. Yeah, so we can make another viral short to it. So what I'm gonna have to do is now give me the title. So I'm gonna say, so give me the title that aligns with the script. So give me a title that matches the script, please. All right. So now what it does is it gives me a title that matches the script. So it's gonna say, so you see right here, Combat Man TayReese breaks out a view gel. It tells me the top viral option. So you see we got this one as option 1, and we got this one as option 4. We got a lot of great options, so, which is crazy. But I'm gonna ask you, so which one do you think that's really great that could do well in short? So what it says right here, so for the best results for shorts, it says the 400 secret right here, 2026. So if we gotta search this, we see nobody never uses this on the YouTube album platform. So we could literally create a video with this title, and we're gonna able to do well for it. But yeah. So if we go to paste this right here, we see 400K secret U.S. Navy is hiding in 2026. And you see 100K 2 weeks ago. And you can see, look, literally small. You see right here, so look, my channel right here, my video I posted. So you see right here. So I could literally remake a whole nother short to this. So you see this angle, it works. And you see 7 months ago, 3.2 million. And we see not a lot of bigger channels are surrounding around this angle yet. And you see 27K views. We see this right here. Smaller channels doing well.
Did you know it costs the U.S. Navy
And you know the voiceover was 11. We can see his voiceover if it was 11 Labs or whatever voiceover software he's using. So yeah, you can see Combat 9 Core, 2.6K subscribers. And you see views per hour is 100 and 6 days ago uploading. You see 28K. And you can see so the outlier score is outlier score, it don't really tell us, but it pulled more than his first 24 hours. He had about 1K, and it went up to 28K. So yeah, so you basically want to do titles where Notebook LM could watch through all your competitors' data. So what I can have it do is 69 videos right here. So what I can have it do is give me an idea right here. So what I can have it do is basically give me a viral idea. So for this one right here, we could basically replicate this. We could why this right here?
Why does the Russian military paint the
I could basically copy this URL. You see 9.9 times outlier, 9.9 times outlier than his average subscriber count. It's 9 times more than his channel ever averages. So he's getting 7K views per hour. So we could go to this right here, and we could also, what I also like that we could do too is we could screenshot this. So what I like about this is we can screenshot this, we can add this to our source. But we're not going to do that. So we know what we're going to do. We're going to basically add his URL. So we're going to add his URL. You know what we could do? Instead of adding his URL, we're going to basically come in here. We're going to basically copy all this data right here. I'm going to copy all this data. I'm going to say, give me a transformative title out of this. Give me a transformative title and script out of this. But the script has to be real, not fictional. I don't want to promote fake shit. What it's gonna do is now read through that and give me a transformative title and a way stronger script. So yeah, so what I said AI can now do is watch this whole video and gives us a way stronger script than what he ever averages. So yeah, so we see this right here. So you see Russian design, there is, and it gives our same structure. We're using the same structure. You see we're using dir at the starting of it, the same exact fucking structure. So yeah, so you see right here why this will escape view gel, and we got another idea. So I can say, so give me another give me a transformative title. Alright, so like I said, if y'all like this video, like this video, be sure to, you don't even gotta hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I don't ask for subscribers, so I'm not like a lot of these YouTubers that beg for subscribers, thinking subscribers will get you rich. When they don't fucking know the views will, bro. The views will, bro. You need the views more than subscribers, bro. Views matter, bro. So yeah, so you see top viral options. So we could basically do it, and it gives a way higher chances. So we could basically go to here. We could basically type this in the search. You can see 17K views. So it's just, so the Navy's right here, 17K. Much like this. So you see right here. So we could basically go to this. It says based on your successful videos. This right here, so the Navy's newest 17K views, the album favors this. So yeah, so it knows the album favors, and yeah. So if we can basically go to this. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is try to get that short posted. Alright, so you can see, and we can schedule our short. So if you're late posting it, you can schedule it for it to be posted. So I can ask you too, what's great posting times for this niche? So what's great posting times for my niche, so I can avoid view gels. And it tells me what's great posting times for my niece, so I can avoid view gels. Alright, so you see right here, so 42 million views 2 years ago, 15 million views 2 years ago, and you see one right here, 5.4 million 6 months, which is fucking crazy. I never thought he was gonna do that. Wow, and he has one right here that's wow. So he has one right here, Master Arm, that 96 million fucking views, and this is all AI generated. Oh, it's slop. Yeah, so like I said, it could go as long as you fucking want in chat. So yeah. But what we do is we focus on stuff that's not dying out. Like this topic right here, its channel kindly died out. But yeah, it died out. So what I mean it died out, you see his views drop. So what he used to gain right here was one minute. It died out. It died out because AI slop, and YouTube knows AI slop. It's not gonna push that. It knows when it's not no commentary added to it. It knows about it. So yeah. So the hook high stakes, and AI is really getting good at this, where YouTube is starting to crack down on a lot of AI slop channels. So yeah. So it says the guarantees you stay at view jail. View jail to ensure every post right here. So it's the hook, the situations answers, and the situations the payoff. It says to avoid all you needs. It needs that reliability and integrations home. So if you miss a day, you lose daily intel. You lose daily intel authority. So yeah. So it basically tells right here. So 12 p.m., 3 p.m. is best posting times. 8 a.m. to 12. So right here. So we could do 12 p.m. The global right here. The global time is 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. So global time. So yeah, literally U.S. West Coast or European. So yeah, we can see what time it is in European. So all we just go to West Coast. We go to U.S. West Coast. U.S. West Coast time. So we just go on Google. And like I said, a lot of people on YouTube is happy to have somebody up here like me that airs out the game ways to grow. Because like I said, nobody would have never did this if I would never brought these to streaming. Who would have thought coaching itself would have been brought to streaming YouTube automation? Nobody never thought of that shit but me. But yeah, we could just go to this. Times. Alright, so we'll go to U.S. West Coast Pacific times, and what we could do is basically go to this current local times in West Coast, and we can see right here. So it's 12 p.m., which we can still post right now. So Sunday 12 p.m. April 12th 2026. So yeah. So that's West Coast USA. So yeah. So like I said, that's mainly what we want to look for too. So it tells the best times for posting and daily search, and yeah, so like I said, I don't watch none of those fucking coaches no more. They're all a waste of time. So yeah, so I could basically map it out and ask you. So if I bring you my competitors' URLs, you will give me scripts that come from articles that matches my channel authority, but with a transformative title to it. And when it does, it lets us know. It lets us know everything we gotta know. So it says, yes, I could actually do that. So I could provide you with it. It says the hook, the gap, the identity, the legends, and the social proof and the payoff. So yeah, we gotta have social proof that this actually works, and we're not bullshitting and wasting our time on it. So yeah, that's what it means about social proof. So final verdicts will basically tell us, like, it'll put loops at the end of it, the script, but yeah. So like I said, we could basically have this, right? You could access this any single time. So like I said, Combat Man 2026. So and what I like about notebook elements in order. So if we basically want to go to we could create a new notebook element of our new niche, and we could use the same order style, but we could basically give it the bio of our niche, and it would know like the order style when we do it. So we could either give it our old Gemini chat, for example, of our old military niche, and have it do one, and we could see like which hook. We could even give it our competitors most viral script style, so we can see what structure we follow to give viral scripts, give viral videos every time. But yeah, but like I said, if y'all like these viral streams, be sure to drop like, drop sub. But I just brought to see our attention. See, I don't be making these mistakes, and also what you could do too. So to make sure your script is not getting 0 view jail, what I'm going to do is go in and provide us with an A/B tester, so where it could basically load through the chat and A/B test the script to make sure it's not view jail. Make sure it's not view jail detected. Make sure it won't get 20K, 10K view jail. So yeah. Alright, so what I need you to do. Alright, so what I need you to do is go ahead and make me a prompt to where the prompt could we basically give it our script you gave us, and it could basically scan through the chat through like a scanning thing. You know when it's a car wash. You know when a car wash a car wash is going when all the water's in the window sills. I needed to basically do like that. Like it's analyze it. It could do like a loading thing in the chat, loading thing. And it's gonna analyze it. It's gonna go through the script. It's gonna make sure the script has nothing view gel attached to it. Nothing zero view gel. Nothing that's gonna give me view gel on the YouTube album on short, so I could escape 10K view gel, 0 view gel, 30K view gel, 20K view gel. I need my script to be fully good, so where it has no view gel detection attached to this shit. So I need you to make me a prompt to that. But yeah. So what it's gonna go ahead and do now is make a prompt to that. But yeah. What we're gonna go ahead and do is create a new Gemini chat. So what we're going to do now is paste this. And like I said, all my streams will stand up forever. I'm never taking nothing down. So don't think, oh, bro, just because we got a new upgrade, oh, bro, he switched. No, nigga, I ain't switching shit, bitch. I ain't never taking any shit down. Nigga, streams stand up forever, nigga. Forever. But yeah. So you see right here, 14.8K, which we're going to use the same structure style for our next British short. British short on this channel. But yeah, so what we're going to do is now go to this, and now what I'm going to do is basically give it the structure, and I'm going to have it scan through the script to make sure no view gel is attached to this. So it says you see right here. So it's going to do a mode of car wash scan. So basically with our scripts, car wash scan. So it's going to scan through it, wipe through it. Optimization scores. It's going to look through it. It's going to look through the retention of it, but yeah, the virality of it, but yeah. So you can see right here, so the optimized script, so it says there is right here, so it tells the optimized version of it. And what I'm basically going to do now is, I'm going to say, give me the verdict score of this not getting view gel on the algorithm of my algorithm of YouTube Shorts when I post it. Alright, so yeah, so for this short right here, this 14.3K. So you see right here, so like I said, so my results are real. I got real results. I have none up here to fake. Nothing up here to fake. So yeah, I'm gonna repeat. I have nothing up here to fake. So yeah, so we see the clean state, metadata, anti-slop signals. We see YouTube Shorts AI scanner. It says look for low effort markers to bypass this metadata. You need the ultra specific these injections. So this is right here. So it says inverted. So are you seeing this zero stuck right here? So yeah. So we'll basically say so why this. It says avoid this. So yeah. So we're gonna basically ask it. So give me a verdict of my script passing the phase and getting a great swipe rate. And like I said, shorts might be the easiest shit, and most people make excuses out of this shit. What is excuse, bro? What is excuse? What's the fucking excuse, bro? I already showed you my whole entire ways how to even have make sure your scripts matches the authority of your channel, bro. To not get view job, bro. The structure of it, your channel not get fucking view job, bro. Many times. But yeah. So it says they get this extra boost. It says script tweak, looping, closing. So yeah. So it says the pro tip for 90 days. If a video gets 0 views, do not delete it. Change the title, thumbnail framing. But yeah. It says views are swiped away. So yeah. So what we could basically do now is we could basically paste this onto the chat. Onto the chat we've been using. And yeah, like I said, if y'all need any questions or need any ways to like grow, this is really everything y'all need. I'm gonna come out with more streams though for more breakdowns on more niches, but this is really everything y'all need for real. So don't make excuses, and YouTube goes a long way. You could learn more data of your script style from AI. AI goes a long way. But yeah. Alright, so you see the retentions right here. Car fix. So you see if you're stuck at 400 views, your view versus swipe away percentage is likely under 60%. So what it means by 60%, I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna have to explain it better for y'all. So yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do is explain this better, so I can know. So that's what causes view jail too. So, like I said, you want to go through a swipe rate, something just like this. Let me show y'all. So y'all want to go for something just like this, unique, good scripts. Good scripts. Good scripts is what do this. Like scripts. That's what I tell you. I don't care if you, bro. If you spend over 3 hours on that script, like doing that niche research for that script to make sure our script is good, that's gonna be the script to go viral. Script, you want to make sure the script has nothing bad in it, bro. Because the scripts play a big role. And I want to say this too. Every script won't go viral when you post it, but what we do is we use all the guidance, every single checklist list I gave y'all. That's what we got, the SOPs, the files. We use that to help us out. So we could get good scripts and good videos. So we don't have to worry about us scripts fucking up our videos or fucking up our videos not gaining good views. Because you know, if you don't have good views, that means no good money. But yeah. Alright, so for this right here. Alright, so for this right here, what I'm going to do is basically have it explain it better. Explain me it better. Alright, so what I'm going to have it do now is explain me it better. So it's going to explain me it better, what it means by this. And yeah, so it's going to go through and explain me it better, what it means by this, but yeah.
दोस्तों फाइनली पर मैंने चैलेंज लिया है मैं आप
Alright, so you see the zero video, identity, Chris, and you can see so right here. So this is what I need to actually avoid. So the 400 view gel right here is the metric view versus swipe away VBSA. Some of y'all don't know what that is. That's basically how much people stay to watch and then swipe away. So if you're basically your swipe, your 60% of videos die. So if your swipe away is under 60%, that's where it dies out at. But you want your stay to watch to be 70%, 80%, 90%. So, and you want your swipe away. So I'm gonna say, so what do I need my swipe away? So what do I need my swipe away to be, like, what percentage? So I know it won't get zero view gel. And all these prompts will be in the description where you can check it out at. So yeah. So anything right here. So 50%. So if you're anything below 50%, 50% is dead on arrival. So you are in 0 to 100 view gel algorithm things right here. So 85. So right here. So 85% is stay to watch. Stay to watch and swipe away goals. And I can ask it too. So make me a graph for swipe away. So we come up there. We'll go to video analytics. We'll go to this swipe away. I'm gonna have it make me a percentage graph for this. And a lot of people ask me, so what do you coach? It's my fucking job to coach, bro. I'm here to help people with ways to grow. Without me coaching, they won't fucking know ways to go viral on these shorts. They learned from me. I taught them. Yeah, I did. So give me a graph for this, the good and the bad parts, what we should aim for. And what you gotta know too is chat, them hooks is what do it. Them hooks is what will keep you active, keep your channel viral. And like I said, every single niche has a matching to it. Every single video you do has a matching to it. And then those viral breakout right here. So 100%. Authority zone, 80%. 400 right here, 65. So yeah. Average percentage view versus swipe away. That's what it means. VVSA. It says dead zone percentages. So if you're something under, so if you're swiped away as something under 50%, you're gonna get jailed. If you 0 to 100 views, it's gonna flatline. So yeah, so flatline. So view jail trap. So yeah, so what basically have it do now is make me a cheat code. Now this is where the cheat code's about to come in at. So if y'all been stand throughout these live right now, so what I'm gonna have it do is make me a cheat code for this. What zones to avoid? What zones to avoid? So we could know to avoid it. So now I'm gonna have it make me a cheat code to red, green, yellow. Which to avoid, to stay away from, to not get view gel. Make me a cheat code. Like hit this, state the watch, and swipe away every time. Alright, so I gave y'all my notebook LM chatting. I gave y'all the way where y'all could go through it and you can know your hooks. So yeah, so hook structure is like the orders. If you want to change the orders around, you could do that. But I'll say stick to one hook structure per channel because that boosts the maximum chances of you keep going viral. So if you keep changing your hook structure order around, it fucking confuses the algorithm a bit. So yeah. So deep greens right here, 80% metrics view. So 80% to 100% view, and then algorithm so do nothing right here. So yeah. And it says metrics views. I'll basically have it make me a graph for swipe away. Alright, so make me a graph. Alright, so go give me a pop, bro. So yeah. So what we're gonna have it do now is it's gonna say view versus state. So state right here. So if your state is alright, so now here's where the starts coming at. So if your state is below 55, you're getting view gel. If your viral inclination is 85 to 100%, you're getting a message push unstoppable. It could lead to a 1 million views. So alright, so if it's 70% to 84, it could lead. It's not really gonna go viral, but it could lead to it gaining. This is where YouTube now builds your real subscribers at. So you're gonna gain. Your range is 14K to 15K range for that. So yeah. So like I said, and then just right the way what you should be. I'm gonna basically have it make us a graph for this. So I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna say give me a graph for swiped away, what to get and what to avoid getting. I need a graph. That's the only way I'll learn. A green, red, yellow graph. Alright, so now what it's gonna do is it's gonna try to create a graph, but we wanna see if it creates this. So it's gonna try to create this swipe away graph. So this is where we mainly wanna try to go for. So state to watch, we're gonna go for state to watch. 85 to 100%. 70 to 84, 60 is solid. You might get trapped. So let me say this. So the only way you won't get trapped is if this average percentage viewed is about 80 to 90%. And sometimes it goes up. So it just really depends. But sometimes this goes up. So if this is 66%, the only way you lose trapped to that escaping is if that average percentage viewed is good. And that's a state to watch. Swipe away. That's the only way you're gonna escape that 1K view gel. So some channels usually get 400 view gel trapped, but some channels escaped it. So like I said, if the state to watch goes up and the swipe away goes down, this state to watch right here, this could aim up a bit. It's gonna start to go up. It's gonna look down right now. It's gonna go up. But what happens is with this is if you get that average percent of view 93%, that's gonna lead to the state to watch. You pull more views. Y'all can see everything right now is I can refresh my studio. These views literally just went up for it. And I want to tell y'all too. So before y'all pivot an angle, make more shorts to that angle. Because if you pivot too early, you can lose views. That's what I need y'all to do too. Yeah, because if you pivot too early, you could lose views. And also keep one notepad GPT. You could keep two. Keep two, but if you want to keep one makes things easier. So you could keep one notebook, LM chat open, but yeah. For this right here, so third. Yeah, but what I've been mainly want to tell you is the hooks is what matters. So, yeah. Any more questions? Before this coaching course ends, any more questions? Alright, so now it's about to end. So, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream to escape 10K, 30K video on the SOP. All the links will be below the stream where y'all can check it out at. So you see, state the watch went up. But also, let me go ahead and give y'all a cheat code chat. So I'm gonna have AI make me a cheat code. Make me a cheat code for. Alright, so for the ones who really stayed throughout the whole stream right here, I'm gonna get y'all with another SOP. So since y'all stay with me, bro, this is gonna be for y'all. What I'm now about to do is actually now try my strength. So Cardi can make us this SOP. So make me a SOP file docx. So what swiped away I should get to go viral, and what I should avoid getting, and state the watch percentage, and yeah. Alright, so Sonic 4.6. Now what's gonna happen is it's gonna go through and create us the working docx file, and y'all gonna have this. So, like I said, if you ever need it, let's say this. If you needed any questions with these faceless channels, you don't know the way your video went viral, you don't know what triggered it to go viral, bring me your channel, bring me your URL, we'll go over it on it. We can even hop on a Discord call. I don't do free coaching sessions for free though. Since y'all are my supporters, I can help y'all personally on a Discord call for y'all for free though. But coaching wise, me sitting up there hours, days, that's going to take up some money, bro. Cause y'all gotta think, I gotta stream and then I gotta work on my channels while I'm on stream. Work on some of my channels while I'm on stream, posting them, ideation, and then do everything I just told you how to do. Cause ideation plays a big role in your scripts. If your scripts don't match that title, don't match the title of itself. So let me explain this to y'all. So what we do is for the starting of it, we make sure our script matches our title. So for the first starting of it, we make sure for the first starting of the script, we make sure we include some of the words of the title right here for the first starting of it, just so AI knows that our script matches our title. So that's why we went through the authority of it. We went through the loops, and we basically made all the prompts. So yeah. So now what it's gonna do now is create a SOP. So, like I said, this SOP will be in a link description below where you can check it out at. So the SOP file, SOP system operations, prosecutors producer file where it can help you like girl understand the algorithm better. But yeah, first take the watch. So yeah. And like I said, this wasn't luck at all. Like, see, my other short fell because I'm gonna show y'all some. So I want y'all to see it for yourself. So the thing is, why it fell was, editors, we didn't fall behind the structure. The structure is mainly the starting of the hook. So you see, we're gonna use this British structure, and I'm gonna use it again. So I'm gonna use it again. I'm gonna make a follow up video to this, and the video might do 1K to 3K views. Who knows? But I'm gonna do another follow up video to this, and we're gonna see how I do. But of course, I'm gonna do it when I end stream. But I'm gonna end stream in a bit. I'm gonna stay on my PC for a minute, and yeah. And I'm gonna get y'all this SOP since y'all stay there. So the SOP file will be given to y'all, so that way y'all can know like what y'all gonna aim for the cheat sheet. So y'all could be on the right path. Hopefully, good luck with them channels though, for real. I hope y'all really hit 100K views, hit them 10 million views, and get that bread. Once some channels start scaling up, but yeah. So we go to this. We basically down with this right here. So this is the SOP protocol, YouTube Shorts Performer, cheat sheet. So I had to view this right here. So if you don't want to docx, we'll go to docx viewer. Like I said, YouTube is a hard as fuck game. So whoever made it through my streams and y'all really took action, bro. You're a beast, bro. You're a goat. You're a goat, man. You're a goat. All I can really say is the ones who take action and really, they can really see like the reality of it and see what really works and double down works and makes more similar videos to that. But yeah, YouTube is like a game where you will fail and then you'll get right back good at it. Once you learn more about the niche. It could go a long way with it, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go to view your document, and we're gonna process it right here. So now we got the docx. So SOPs and the YouTube Shorts. You can see total swipe away. So 77, state to watch 77%, swipe away 22%. So it tells our graph we need to actually aim for too. So what we could do is it tells something right here. So your target thresholds for 90 days spirit. So state to watch VBSA is 70% or higher. 80% is elite, and then swipe away below 30 is the target, and below 20 is really elite. So below 30 is good. So below 20 is really elite, and you can see right here. So week hooks. So today's and today's, and then let me show you right here. So yeah, so we got attach this to one of our other files. When we can have basically notebook LM finish with the so we could do is, let me see. So what I mean by this, I don't want to confuse y'all a bit, so I'm gonna go back over to my tabs. And y'all probably wonder why I got so many tabs open. I work 24/7, bro. I'm a coach. I'm a professional. And I know I probably sound stupid to me saying a coach. There's nothing wrong with being a coach. I teach people ways to blow up their channels. I have actually results. I'm not no fucking liar. So we'll go to here. We'll go to add sources. We're going to upload files. And we can upload 50, I believe, and then you got to pay for this, but yeah. So what we're going to do is basically upload this, and we're going to upload that SOP to where now it has that cheat sheet of docx. So that's what I mean by uploading the SOP to update it. So yeah, so this, so you say today this was a weak hook, this is a strong hook, so this, and then this document was never supposed to be public, and this is this F2, like it gives examples, so it gives examples, and yeah, so it says VVSA, so 77, state to watch, and you need less swipe away, so yeah, so what I'm going to have it do is actually add it to it, so where, add me a cheat code, or cheat to our ranges for state to watch to hit and swipe away to avoid and what to get a 1 million short breakout. Alright, so yeah, so what we're gonna do is now paste this, and like I said, bad clips, visual hooks is clips. Clips could lead to a bad state to watch, and it could lead to you getting swipe the you need less swipe away and more state to watch. Like swipe away is your ops. You don't want to have more of that. You want to have more state to watch and less swipe away. So yeah, if y'all could get a better understanding of it, I hope y'all do. But yeah, and what we're just gonna do now is edit this to the air. But yeah, and this is like a jump share where y'all can access to that. So yeah. So even if I wanted to right here, so if I wanted to basically do a follow up to this short, so like I said, I gave you a blueprint in one of my other videos if y'all been watching it. One of my other videos. So let's go to YouTube Studios. Yeah, I gave y'all a fucking blueprint in one of my other videos if y'all been watching them. I got a lot of my streams happening. I gave y'all a blueprint in one of my other streams if y'all was watching the other one. A blueprint. I gave y'all a blueprint, so the blueprint was in the description. So we go to details right here. Details this, and we go over to the docx. This was the blueprint I'm pretty sure I gave y'all. So if we go to this right here, yeah, this was the blueprint I gave y'all. Yeah, this was the blueprint I gave y'all. So like I told y'all, this blueprint was given to y'all. I basically named it was take courses retention content strategy. So yeah, content strategy, and yeah, basically analyze it. So like I told y'all to do, my goal is basically if you got a viral video of that angle, make another follow up video to that. Don't pivot that just yet, cause it's gonna go viral again. So what I mean by similar angle, I means do original one. So if you got a comparison right here, do original one versus the newest one. Do another video to that, and you could do 3 to 5, and then once it starts to die out, you'll see audience graph. Once this die out right here. Once it says low, modern, that means it's dying out. So that means now you could either fix your hooks or make stronger ones, and you could wait until you fully down and then pivot to a new angle. But yeah, but you don't want to pivot your angle just yet, because if that short did well and then the other short, you need to make more shorts to British. Use that same starting angle but change the ending. So yeah. And most people say shorts is ass. It's just chat. Don't fucking listen to them. Fuck them. It's because, bro, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's why they say it's ass. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Me, Tim, Devin, Sanif, we have experience in this shit. It's all I do for a living. They don't have it. They don't know what they're doing. That's why they say, bro, shorts is ass, bro. Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know ways to really get views. That's why they call it ass. They don't know what they're doing. They get lost. They used to fucking long form. Who wants to do long form, bro? Shorts is way better. Shorts might be less money, but long form is good money too. But shorts is way better, I believe. The same exact thing, but long form is just more RPM. Shorts is less RPMs. You feel me? But yeah. Alright, so for this right here, viral ideation. So you see state to watch, and then 15%. So massive augment enters 1 million seed pool. So it gets recommended outside of subscribers based on the core audience right here. So you can see, so authority your zone. So your zone right here. So stay 70 to 84%, and view gel is, so this right here. So if you get below 40%, you're getting view gel. If you're getting swipe something above 60, you're getting view gel. So this right here. So to escape view gel, you need 15%, 15, and then right here. So 16 to 30 is what it says right here. So tight and push. So what I'm gonna have it do is also include for this section right here how many views where it will stop at. Alright, so what it's going to now do is update it. So yeah, so it's going to say working on it, creating an existence cheat. It's going to say how many VVSA, so it's this guy that you want to know how many views to stop it. But yeah, so what it's going to now do is update it. So yeah, you can see it now, it's updating it. But yeah, it's going to say phase 1, target views, phase 2. So yeah, it's gonna basically update that. But yeah, so like I said, this SOP will be below the stream where you can check it out at. So yeah, 85 VVSA is state to watch. You want to get 85 state to watch, and you want to get less swiped away. So hope y'all really get a better understandings of it, and it's those hooks. So you want to make sure your hooks is really great. Hooks play a big role. And like I said, I don't care if a few of your videos flop, you can always better it, bro. I got many streams out where you could rewatch on your free time, whatever. But I'm gonna be live again back tomorrow probably. But yeah, it's just talking here. Open brains registers. Seen this before. It's like the way it reflects. And most people make shorts like it's hard. It ain't hard. Once you learn it, it becomes as easier than you think it is, bro. I'm telling y'all. Alright, so this will be below in the comments where you can check it out at in the description. So if you need any questions or any ways to grow, I'm here to help y'all. But yeah, you can see keep swipe the weight under 30% to avoid static openers and slow hooks. So swipe the weight ceiling. This is what you need. Consistent hook structure. Post 5 to 7 times a week. Every video uses pattern interrupts and frames 0.1 AVD. So yeah. So when it hit and there was updated it. Alright, so valid allegations, authorities you. And yeah, so stayed this is red zone, so what it went ahead and did was updated it. So like I said, this would be in the comments where you could check it out at. So if you need any questions, be sure to drop your opinions below. But I hope my streams helped y'all. I really hope it helped y'all. Y'all can open it up literally on your fucking iPhone. So like I said, I'm going to be linking to these files for y'all, and yeah. And I don't sell courses. Some gurus sell courses for like 300 to 4,000. He said, bro, the coaching shit's really annoying. You need to stop it. Alright, so bro, what you need to do is unsubscribe and leave a channel, and then keep your own opinions to yourself. I teach you ways to grow. I don't cause chaos here. Alright, so folder uploaded right here. So folder uploaded would be about Alright, so folder data would be the source data. The source data, my source data, and I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna rename it as my SOPs. My SOPs for fans. SOPs for fans. Data. Files. Alright, so we'll go to OK. And yeah, so we'll basically exit this, exit that. And yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is come over to this. And I'm going to upload all this right here. So, like I said, I'm going to upload these cheat sheets to y'all. I'm going to give y'all everything. I'm not skipping nothing, bro. I'm not like those coaches. And this is for y'all. It'll be in the description. Y'all going to literally see me put it right here. Share this. And you can literally just open this up on your phone. So, this will be in the description of the stream. So, like I said, if you need any future feedback or make ways to grow, I'm always here for y'all, bro. But, yeah. But I hope y'all really enjoyed this stream. And like I said, Devin Sandov dropped the whole video, but
as well, you can.
Like I said, bro, you could have many channels. Get LLCs, get fucking lawyers, and there's no hard thing. If you're a famous YouTuber and you run a lot of channels, there's no reason YouTube shouldn't let you monetize this many channels. Start doing it under other people's AdSense accounts. Like, bro, if you're gonna be really learning ways, but like I said, it was a good video. He dropped, but I don't even know why you even fucking encourage this scammer shit. Nigga, ignore him, bro. You're cool, Devin. Devin, I vouch for you, bro. You're not no scammer, bro. they niggas know, and some of these niggas in the comments, nigga, I already know who the fuck I am. Like, I'm TayReese. They know who I am, and they know Devin know who I am. I'm cool with him, so I never thought bro's not never gonna be no scammer. He's legit as fuck. So whoever thinks he's a scammer, you're stupid. I don't know which one, but yeah, he's not no scammer. But yeah, call them other course seller scammers, not my bro. My bro ain't dead shit wrong. So you can see my SOPs files, but yeah. So like I said, this will be below where y'all can check it out at. So yeah. So any future questions, be sure to leave your opinions below the stream, and yeah. So the SOPs will be right here. So my SOPs data for shorts to escape 20K, 30K view gel. Alright, so yeah, it'll be right there. And yeah. And in the conversation, the data right here. So if you want this file right here for the data of it, it'll be on there too. So I'm also put all my links right here. So if you need this competitor's data, whatever, I'm gonna put that right there for my conversation. Y'all can use that if y'all need that for help. So go ahead and enjoy that, bro, and enjoy the sauce. But yeah. So let's now read through the comments before the stream ends. So like I said, the reason why y'all get view gel is because you're not knowing your niche, and you don't put the right hook style. And I showed you how to actually get the right hook style for your niche. So you gotta go through it and basically give AI your bio. AI knows exactly what your structure for your channel itself will be, like lifetime structure to gain good views and not get 20K, 30K view gel. And it knows the order you should always do your scripts. It knows that hook style you should do your scripts. So the hook that will keep making you viral every single time. So yeah, those hooks are what matters. The first 30 seconds is the most important part of the video. If the first 30 seconds is good, YouTube's not gonna push this. But yeah. Alright, so let's read through the comments. He said, what's good, keep grinding, bro. But yeah. But I'm out though, but Devin Saniff is not no scammer. That's my boy.
Making money off YouTube in the first place. So if I'm optimizing for views, the money just kind of takes care of itself. But there's a second reason I run multiple YouTube channels that most people don't talk about. YouTube Shorts is extremely volatile. 1 month, a channel can be doing $30,000, and next month, it's doing $4,000. For example, like how this channel went from $30,000 a month to only in the past 28 days being at $3,600. Or at this channel, at its peak, it was making around $20,000 a month, but only in the past 28 days, it's only up 357. Or this channel just a couple months ago was up $35,000. Now in the past 28 days is only up around $3,000. Or this channel where its peak was around $8,000. Now in the past 28 days is only around $600. You guys see the idea here. If you rely on one single short channel for sustainable income, or even getting to your goal of getting a lot of views, it's going to be very hard because views fluctuate and also revenue fluctuates as well. 1 month I could be really doing $15,000, and next month it could literally drop to $3,000. Like, do you understand how big of a drop that is? So let's say I only have 3 channels and one of them tanks. Maybe I get view bombed, maybe something else happens, maybe I get terminated on accident. Who knows what happens? I could potentially lose 40% of my income just like that. A month ago, we had 42 channels, and in the past month, 7 of those channels have died down because ranking is kind of a dying niche right now. It's getting oversaturated, and there's other ways.
Yeah, so he's explaining facts right there, and he's trying to tell y'all, but yeah, there's a lot that come with this YouTube game, which he's speaking about. Yeah, he's not no scammer.
To do ranking, for example, like one of our top students is in the ranking niche doing commentary. He's made almost $100,000 this month. But my 7 ranking channels, they were not doing commentary ranking, and all of them died off at the same time. It got to the point where I wasn't even making revenue from it. I was just making basically break even, and at that point, it wasn't even worth running the channel. So I scrapped those channels, and now we're at 35 channels. And you can see, luckily, I had 35 other channels on the backup that are still automated and running and bringing in income and also bringing me closer to my goal of getting 1 trillion views. So some channels go up, while other channels take a nosedive and just die off. But regardless, my income still stays relatively stable. For example, in January, I made $120,000. In February, I made $80,000 just from the AdSense alone. And third is having multiple channels also gives you access to multiple data points to see what's shifting in the actual algorithm itself. If I have a couple channels doing something a little bit different than a couple other channels, and I notice patterns in both of those niches, guess what? That's going to imply to me that, hey, something's going on with the algorithm, which is why usually I'm the first person to notice something in the actual algorithm that's changing. For example, a month ago, I was saying AI voices are starting to take a toll, and then a month later, a lot of animation channels that were using AI voices started taking a nosedive down, and then a lot of them got banned for inauthentic content. And it wasn't because they were using bad content, it was because of the AI voices. And I knew this because I had so much data sets and data points that I knew this was going to happen because I saw it happening on a mass scale across multiple channels we were working with and running already. For example, like, these are just a couple different channels that we were working with and running, and I have so much access to.
Yeah, and he's not lying about that. A lot of channels was dying down from AI voices, which he's right about that. He's right about that, and that I could agree on. So yeah, so if I said for the future of this military channel, eventually, when we get this channel monetized, I might get a voice actor on Fiverr or Upwork who could use his human voice to read off the script. So I'm gonna just make the script myself, and you see a voiceover actor on Upwork is about. So if we go to over there, a voice actor on Upwork is about. Cause guess what? I know the ways, and I know what script would always go viral. So we can read off of it over here. So let's go to this. And he needs to be a good voice actor. He can't be somebody's that state to watch and not get a good state to watch and less swiped away. YouTube is not a game for everybody. That's one thing I can say. YouTube is not a game for everybody. I see why most people do work jobs, but YouTube is not a game for everybody. If you want to do it and you think it's cool, do it. But if it's not a game for everybody. Alright, so the stream is now ending. But yeah, but if y'all enjoyed this stream, be sure to drop that.